Mountain-bordered in the heart of British Columbia lies the Okanagan Valley, British Columbia's orchard playground. Entrancing in its loveliness, astonishing in its agriculture, completely charming in its homes and the friendly folk who occupy them. Down Swan Lake Valley, lush and green, spread out in all its beauty to Vernon, one of the three major communities of the Okanagan Valley. This part of the Okanagan is noted for its byproduct plants, producing dehydrated fruits and vegetables, recovering apple juice from fruit formerly discarded, preserving fruits and vegetables by the modern quick freeze method. Byproduct plants are growing in importance in the Okanagan economy, bringing greater diversification and greater stability, new payrolls, expanding business, increased population, and broadening opportunities. The fertile Okanagan soil contributes as much to beautiful gardens as to famous fruit and brings flowers to their full glory. Beautiful Kalamalka Lake and its inviting waters beckon. No hesitation in this crowd, for one of the attractions of swimming in the Okanagan is the gentle warmth of its lakes. But some do hesitate to listen. Kelowna is another of the three main Okanagan centers and another focal point for agriculture, expanding industry, and magnificent homes and gardens. Kelowna takes rightful pride in its lovely park and in its widely known aquatic club. Each year, Kelowna stages an international regatta, the biggest in the West, and every regatta is ruled by the Lady of the Lake. And thoroughly charming, too. Thrill upon thrill accompanies succeeding events. Surfboarding behind a speeding powerboat is a favorite sport on Okanagan Lake. Diving contests attract international stars. Here's a champion competing with all a champion's ability. But this could hardly be called a champion. The Lake Ferry Pendozi bringing a visiting drum and bugle band from Wenatchee, Washington. It's truly an international affair, and the American band is certainly one of the color highlights of the day. Back to the regatta contests. Look at the Braves and their war canoes. Man, how they whip up that lake. What's this? Oh, well, it was a swell race while it lasted. Beauty, too, has an important place in the Kelowna Regatta and serves as a prelude to the crowning of the Lady of the Lake. The ceremony is beautifully staged aboard a Queen's barge offshore, with spotlights bathing the participants in color. The Queen of the past year relinquishes her robes of office to the new Lady of the Lake. She is then crowned, and the new reign begins. Across Okanagan Lake from West Bank toward Kelowna, the route of the ferry Pendozi, the absorbing beauty of the Okanagan is again emphasized. And the highway calls to new scenes towards Peachland and through orchards that surround Summerland. Few of nature's great glories compare with the beauty of an orchard at blossom time. Summer passes lazily along, and each day's caressing sun speeds the fruit to final perfection. At last, the year's work reaches its climax in lusciously colored fruit, and picking begins. Pickers handle the apples like precious jewels, And who would deny that these apples are jewels? Cleaned first, the apples pass on conveyor belts to keen-eyed sorters who throw out all blemished fruit. Selected apples move along the weighing belt, where delicate scales sort them by weight, and each apple drops into its proper bin. Queens of the apple packing industry are these skilled young ladies. There are 5 separate movements in packing. Count them as the packer's fingers fly in practiced rhythm. And their skill brings the packed box to appetizing perfection. Lids are put on by machine. And boxes are labeled with brands the Okanagan Valley has made famous. Another charming home, this time at Naramata, one of many jewels in the Okanagan crown. And Okanagan Lake spreads its symphony of color before us as we look down from Munson Mountain.